The Congo, located in sub-Saharan Africa, was first colonized by Belgium under King Leopold II from 1879 to 1887. In 1885, the establishment of the Congo Free State under Leopold is announced. After years of harsh colonization, mistreatment, and abuse, Belgium begins to lose control over the Congo following serious nationalist riots in 1959. On June 30, 1960, the Congo was granted independence, with Patrice Lumumba as the elected prime minister and Joseph Kasavubu as president. Hello, cousin. How are you?
I'm well. How are you? Thanks for taking out the tea.
It's so nice to see you.
Yeah.
Lisa, I've missed you. So, have you heard about the recent election? The one with the purpose of creating a government once we get independence on June 30th?
Wow, I have. What are your thoughts about it?
I am so excited that Patrice Lumumba was elected prime minister. He's my favorite.
Really, cousin? I'm not too fond of this Lumumba guy. His views are really leftish. Not my taste.
I have to disagree with you there, cousin. I'm in full support of Lumumba and his views for the Congo.
I just hope that President Kasavubu and Prime Minister Lumumba lead the Congo in the right direction for our future years after the harsh Belgian rule.
I hope so too.
My goodness. You're a communist!
No,
Arrest him! Whoa, what's happening here? Are you okay?
no, Prime Minister Lumumba was arrested.
Prime Minister Lumumba was arrested?
Yes, they said he was a communist. They put him under house arrest.
No. This is good for the country. He was an obvious communist.
It's not good for the country. He was just looking for a little bit of help from the USSR because the Belgians put our country into turmoil, and I can't believe he was arrested. Cousin, did you hear? Lumumba was murdered.
I believe he was executed.
No. Those evil Belgian special forces, with the help from President Eisenhower, they made a special plan and they killed him. They assassinated him in his home.
Those are just rumors. You can't be too upset. A lot of people that Lumumba had it coming for him.
No, he didn't have it coming for him. He was trying to do the best for our great nation of the Congo. Our great Prime Minister, Lumumba, was murdered because he sought Soviet aid. All he was trying to do was help our country following the turmoil caused by the Belgians, who ended up killing him.
I'm actually hoping that politician Mobutu will step up to fill that power void. I like what he stands for. All of those pro-Western capitalist ideals are awesome. He even supports the U.S. mining companies here, which is important because the Congo is the largest copper producer in the world.
I cannot believe you've fallen for those U.S. capitalistic traps, especially with that weak Mobutu character. I'm not a fan of him. I'm very upset that Lumumba has been killed, but his ideals will live on in my heart forever, in the heart of all of his followers. And the USSR wants to seek out some mining deals too, so we'll get some business there.
You've fallen ill, cousin, to the communist poison. I am ready to save our country with our leader Mobutu from the enemy. And with help from President Eisenhower's wonderful monetary funds, we can defeat the Lumumba's followers, which I happen to be related to.
And I feel dreadful knowing that my cousin is falling for the U.S.'s capitalistic traps and is going to receive aid and funding from the U.S. in this civil war.
Although we are fighting for the Congo, this seems a bit like a proxy war. since the US is funding and training an army under Mobutu, and then the USSR is funding and training the army under Lumumba's followers.
I am glad to be on the side of Lumumba's followers receiving aid from the USSR. Stop with this talk. I must fight for the Congo, and I must fight you.
For the Congo! These two cousins, dead by dispute, will never regain friendship. With the elections, Prime Minister Lumumba arrested then killed, and the civil war controlled by overarching powers, the Congo will never be the same again.
Following the Civil War, there are roughly 1.5 million Congolese dead. Joseph Mobutu rises to power in 1965 as the Civil War ends and renames the Congo Zaire in 1971. After decades of misrule and poor treatment of the Congo, Mobutu is forced to step down and agrees to a coalition government in 1991. In 1993, there are rival pro- and anti-Mobutu governments formed, putting the Congo into turmoil once again. In 1997, the Congo, or Zaire, is renamed the Democratic Republic of the Congo with a new president. From 1997 to present day, the Democratic Republic of the Congo has had a revolving door of leaders and governments, with much turmoil, fighting, and UN interference. The Congo during the Cold War greatly set up the nation for failure, as the USSR and the US used and manipulated the people and leaders of the Congo for their own disputes against each other. Utilizing the Congo as an opportunity for proxy war by funding, training, and encouraging other sides of the Civil War, the USSR and the US are to blame for the roughly 1.5 million of deaths and discontent that the Congo endured, and left the country in shambles as the Congo faced decades more of instability and loss.